Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Oklahoma State's been on a roll lately, but a winning streak is only important if it continues to be a winning streak. By extending it, we'll see if they can get it done in this one. That does it for us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Enjoy the game. We'll see you at the half.
This is Stillwater, Oklahoma, and it becomes the site for our game today. And now let's head down to the coin toss. It's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Texas has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. Rolling from the 4. Across the 30. The 50. He's finally tackled at the 32. Oklahoma State's a team and a program that year in, year out's got 1,000-yard rushers. Sometimes they've got 2. And they've got that huge offensive line, and, you know, you get too worried about them, and sometimes you can overlook the fact they can throw the ball.
It's going to be tough today for this defense. I think they're going to have to take some chances and load this line of scrimmage. And, you know, as a play caller for this offense, when you have such a gifted running back, it opens up every aspect of the offense. I mean, the play-action pass with this running game, you get those linebackers and safeties coming up close to the line of scrimmage. It's a great time to really open up and show what you can do as a complete offense. It'll be a challenge.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 29.
Ready. Green 19. Green 19. Check. Big dog. Big dog.
And it's almost picked off.
These guys, especially in the secondary, really get after it and can make life hard for the play callers on the other side of the ball.
Third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Pass complete and taken down immediately. That reception good for 7 yards.
The slant is so hard to defend when the pass is right on the money. But at least the defense was there to keep it from turning into a bigger play.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here. Everybody bunched up tight defensively. And they make the stop around the 19-yard line. And the call paid off.
Good call to keep it on the ground. You only need a little bit. Go ahead, get the first down. Good call and good execution.
He's knocked out immediately after the catch. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. He's tackled at the 2. Smith gets about a yard on the play.
1 yard. That brings up 2nd and goal.
They're crowding the line. Brought down at the 2-yard line.
No gain. That makes it 3rd and goal.
The defense backed up into their own end zone. It's 3rd and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Touchdown, Cowboys. So they're going to try and determine exactly where the ball was when he went down. So the booth is trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball. So after some discussion, the call on the field is reversed. It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And he adds the extra point. Let's get the latest now from Reese Davis.
Let's check in on the high-powered Pac-12. Utah gets the W, 14-6.
You can feel the shockwaves around this stadium. People can't believe that score. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Fires that quickly to the tailback. And he's taken down right around the 32-yard line.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Down he goes around the 28-yard line. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
From their own 28-yard line, it's 3rd down. Short over the middle. Tackle made right around the 34. Moore, the return man. Moore takes it at the 32, brought down at the 39. The offense now will take the field, and they hope to have the same success they had on their last drive.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
They'll bring him down at the 42. From the 42-yard line, it's first down. Oklahoma State is up 7. He's scrambling. Quick pass. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Makes it out to about the 10.
That's a turnover play. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Zips it to the back. He's taken down at the 3-yard line. It's complete for about 7 yards and first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback to locate his receiver, pass his sticks, and get him the ball? That was a great throw.
And the quarterback didn't waste any time getting rid of that one. He took the snap and he threw it right out there. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. He's tackled around the 2-yard line.
Gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and goal.
And a great ball game so far as we reach the end of one. The Cowboys with a touchdown lead. Welcome back here. We resume action now here in the second quarter. Oklahoma State is up a score. Tackle at the 1-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
From the 1-yard line. 3rd down. Touchdown, OSU! He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 7-play, 60-yard drive, and they put up 7 points. Stonebreaker has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He just drills this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. Here's an opening. He's to the 40. He's pushed out of bounds at the 49.
You talk about a dual-threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
He gets out to about the 48-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
Holding offense.
That penalty will move him back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
So the penalty puts him back for a 1st and long. Tackled outside after a nice pickup. Around 5 yards on the delayed handoff.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
Got a man, but he's tackled back behind the line of scrimmage. Taken back 3 yards.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
Down now, and they need to get it inside the 41. Catches it, and that's all. Davis picks him up around 7 yards with that catch. Russ is waiting for the snap. It's a short kick.
He was able to deaden that kick perfectly, and he gives them a long field to work with.
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. The ball pops free. It's scooped up by the offense. He gets to about the 34-yard line.
Good thing they got the ball back. That fumble could have really cost them.
From their own 34-yard line. 1st down. They're going to review this fumble, and I've got to tell you, I think he was down before the ball popped loose.
I don't know about this one, Brad. They called it a fumble on the field, and they need indisputable video evidence to overturn this call.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the booth and the referee agree. The runner's knee was down.
That was still a close call, though, Brad. Even though he was down, this guy has to do a better job of holding that football.
Set. Wide 80. Wide 80. Check, check. Snake on. Snake on.
And he is drilled at the 48-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Set. Red 18. Red.
Got a man. Watch out here. And they make the stop at the 34. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 34.
Set. Wide 80. Wide.
And he hits him hard at the 14-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. There's a strike complete. He's down. Jackson picks up 6 yards with that grab.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. Nice run there.
Brad, you just don't see this very often anymore in college football. That is their 5th first down on this drive alone. They have great rhythm right now as an offense. And look at that poor defense. They're looking over to the sidelines for the defensive coordinator for some help. They need to change things up.
First down. They've got the defense on their heels now. It's 1st and goal. Defense stacked in tight here. Quick strike, tight end, and that's a touchdown. Quarterback went to one of his favorite targets that time.
You bet, Brad. It's the big tight end who has nice hands.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
The Bears come into today's game ranked number 9 in the country. The Bears keep pounding away on the ground, and they find pay dirt. The Bears lead 14-13.
And for the Longhorns, you know, the amount of parity we see with conference play each year, it's really important you win every game, regardless of what your opponents are doing. Oklahoma State ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. It's still only the 2nd quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. 6 yards that time on the pass play.
Well, he really didn't have to do too much there to give himself a little room to make the catch.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Throws a bullet over the middle. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. Sanders picks him up around 7 yards with that catch.
Nice protection, a good pass, and even a better catch. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's what can happen when you run the same play.
Yeah, you need to be aware of that and try to mix things up to keep the defense off balance.
From their own 38-yard line. 2nd down. Fires back to the tailback, but he can't bring it in.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Down at the 34-yard line.
That's a gain of 28. 1st down.
From the 34-yard line, it's first down. Gains his way to the 23-yard line. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
Fires right side, got his tailback, and he's taken down at about the 15-yard line.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
Here's the 8th play of the series. The Longhorns wide out with an apparent injury, although he might make a comeback before this game's over. They'll knock him down for a loss.
He's really quick with his lateral movement, especially for a guy this big. He got to the ball carrier before he could get out of the backfield.
And here's another third down.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Kicks up, and it's through the uprights. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He'll return it from the 3. Out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. The Cowboys obviously have built their offense around this guy. And through 2 quarters, everything's working, Herbie. But, you know, you can't just rely on one guy. And he's got to be careful a little bit in the 3rd and 4th quarter, too.
Well, you want to keep pushing. I mean, he's off to a great start. This offense is obviously off to a great start. It's a 4-quarter game. And, you know, the opponent's going to try to get back into this game, take some chances. So if this running back is smart, he'll continue to challenge himself, his offensive line, and the entire offense. Continue to try to put more points up on the board.
Looks for the tight end, but they can't hook up.
Jackson's intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 23-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Ready. Green 95. Check. Box 2.
Zips it to the tight end. Tackle made at the 40.
Once this guy gets into the secondary, he can be a real problem to bring down. He can shake off a lot of tacklers who are smaller than he is.
Lets it go. They tried to fool him by running the same play again.
Yeah, fooled no one there, Brad.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 40-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Ready. 180. Wide.
Flips it, middle to the running back. And down he goes at the 33-yard line. Oklahoma State's going to have to use their 2nd time out of the half.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
They'll bring him down at about the 19-yard line.
This guy is one of the most reliable receivers around. They needed a big play on 3rd down, and he got it for them.
Set.
Here's a quick throw. This one's intercepted. It's the junior safety. He's on the run.
Makes the interception.
What kind of call is that? With a big lead, you're throwing the football, and the interception here could end up costing you.
From their own 31-yard line. First down. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. We played a half of football. The Cowboys lead 21-3.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. If you love or at least just appreciate great offensive line play, we're seeing it in this game. The pass rush has been completely negated, and I know that you guys on defense talk not so much all the time about sacks, but affecting the quarterback. How big a deal is that?
You got to find ways to make him feel uncomfortable, and you'd like to be able to do it with 4 people and not blitz and put your secondary at risk. But sometimes when you're not getting home, sometimes you got to bring a 5th guy, and you got to bring a guy maybe with a cornerback or a nickelback with more speed off of the edge. Right now, what they're doing is not working. They got to change it up, maybe run some line games up front where people cross and stunt. But you have to affect the quarterback if you don't want him to pick you apart.
That's it for us here in the studio. What are you going to do in the second half while the game's going on?
Yeah, I'm going to kick back and watch all these monitors.
We'll keep you up to date on everything going on around the country right now. Time for the second half with Brad and Kirk.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. They come out in a 5-wide set. He scrambled. He's taken down at about the 27-yard line. At the 43.
That's good for a gain of 16 yards. First down.
And he's leveled the 37-yard line.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long. Looks middle, got his back. And he's tackled around the 40-yard line.
Stevens on the tackle at the 40-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
And they got him.
You know, Brad, that time the defense brought the blitz, and I think it confused the offensive line. It's one thing to pick up the blitz, but you also have to be accountable for the defensive lineman, and that time the lineman got to the quarterback and came up with a sack.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Moore back to return it. He dropped it. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit.
That's a tough break. Whether you lose the ball or not, it can mess with your head when that happens.
And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again. Makes it out to about the 40.
Personal foul. Basement. Defense.
They're giving away 3 yards and only making life easier for the guys on the other side of the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25. They'll work the left side with a counter play. Makes it to the 22-yard line. Smith gains around 3 yards on the counter play.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And he's stopped behind the line.
That's a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 15.
Ready. 180. 180. Check, check. Thunder.
Catches it, and he's punished.
Gain of 6 on the play. That brings up 4th and 3.
So the kicking team is on the field. They'll try for 3. Defense would like to come up with another big play like they did in the last trip for this offense in the red zone with the interception. It's up, and it's wide left. No good. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
Let's check in on some Big 12 action. This is a game we've been watching closely today. And for Texas Tech, they're looking to win 2 in a row. The Red Raiders are out front, 23-17.
Well, if that score holds up, that would be water cooler talk on Monday morning. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
He's out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Gets it out in a hurry. Catches it. And they make the stop at the 47-yard line. And they hit him in the backfield.
It's a great play by the defense, but it really makes you wonder, was there a miscommunication up front by the offensive line? They just seemed to allow the defensive line to get through, and the running back didn't have much of a chance at all.
Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Fires out to his receiver. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That makes it 3rd and 11.
Over the middle to his tailback. Brought down at the 41-yard line. A 7-yard pickup on the screen play.
They executed the screenplay well here by getting the ball to the halfback. They pick up some yards.
Russ. He's got a chance to put the defense in great position. They can pin their ears back and come after the quarterback. This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback. A missed field goal was the result of the last drive. We'll have to see if they can come through with something this possession.
Anytime you have a shot at putting points on the board and you don't get it, you get a little frustrated. But this offense is very capable of scoring at any time.
Gets out to around the 28.
That's a gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 2.
It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
Here we go. Ryan 68. Ryan 68.
Makes it out to about the 36.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. First down.
That's 3 down and 1 to go. The Cowboys with an 18-point cushion. Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action.
Ready. Ryan 68. Check, check. Omaha. Omaha.
Again, he'll get the call. Runs it right. Nice pickup.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
Set. Green 95. Green 95.
Nice run up the middle. From their own 46-yard line, it's 1st down.
Mike Green. Ready. Green 88.
They give to the tailback. And he's taken down at the 46.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Concentration lapse right there. The coaches will be giving them an earful for it, too.
From the 31-yard line, 1st down. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. The fullback rumbles ahead for about a yard.
1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ryan 80.
They hand off again. He fights forward to about the 29.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. Third down.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go. Lighting.
Rose intercept. No, he dropped it.
Quick thinking there. You know, they're liable to put the ball in the air on third, so it's a smart play to keep your hands ready.
So it's 4th down. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. He gets it up. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
The football's flying all over the lot in the Big 12, and we've been keeping an eye on this one all day. The Red Raiders have the perfect connection and a touchdown. Texas Tech leads it 30-27.
I don't expect that score is going to hold, but boy, that would be an upset. The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out. Pass right, running back's got it. And they push him out at the 42.
Gain of 13 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Ready. Check. Snake on.
And he just gets rid of it. From their own 42-yard line, it's 2nd down. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Finds his man, and they take him down immediately.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Throws it in a hurry. And down he goes at the 29-yard line. They come out in an empty backfield. Quick pass. They'll bring him down at the 21-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Less than 3 minutes in the game. Quick throw out to the receiver. Tackle made at about the 13.
1st down.
5 wide. On the run, gets it to his man. He's taken down around the 7-yard line.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Let's go.
And they get the sack. And for Johnson, that was sack number 2.
When you talk about a dominant lineman, this is the kind of guy you're talking about. He's got 2 sacks today. He can bring constant pressure. Really just a nightmare for the big boys up front.
And once again, they'll come to the line, trying to convert on 3rd down. Passes out to the tailback on the screen. Nice move, and he scores. So it's the running back who shows off his hands on the touchdown.
It's such a bonus to have a back who can contribute to the passing game.
And they're looking to get 2 points here.
Let's go.
He's in for the conversion. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis.
The Bears came into the game ranked 9th. After the bitterly disappointing loss, how far will the pollsters move them down? And for Baylor, they've dropped 2 straight. The Red Raiders win it by 3.
Well, that's an absolutely shocking upset. You can count on that one to turn the polls upside down when they're released. He's taken down at the 41.
Recovers the onside kick.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. Just under 2 minutes in the game. Tackled after a decent run up the gut. The Longhorns will use their first time out of the half. From the 37-yard line, second down.
Green 95. Green 95.
He might have a chance. He's at the 20, the 10. He scores. What a play. Oklahoma State staff, they've got to love the fact that they've got this kid in this situation week in and week out.
Yeah, I mean, they know that when the chips are on the table, they've got to find a way to be able to get him his touches, and this time he steps up in a big way for the touchdown.
He clanks it off the upright. No good. And it hits the upright. No good. Oklahoma State kick this one off.
Johnson from deep to turn.
Excellent kick. Room around the corner. And down he goes at the 28. Oklahoma State's defense has been a force to be reckoned with, especially in this game.
Well, they have stepped up today. They just seem to be dialed into what this offense is trying to do. Good job against the run. They've been very physical. What I love is how relentless they run to the football.
They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
Aaron and out long. Tackled at about the 33-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty. So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a 1st and 10. Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Passes left, gets it out to the halfback. And he's shoved out of bounds right around the 14-yard line. Brown picks up about 4 yards with the catch. Halfback's got it on the quick throw. And he's tackled at the 14-yard line. In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. He gets rid of this one.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
It's the offense that takes the field on 4th down. Well, you can talk about offense all you want, and they were good today, but the defense was better. They come up with a play of the day, and that'll lead to the victory. The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. Got some open field. He makes his way to about the 32.
Very well designed play that time to give them a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good gain.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 32. Just over a minute in the 4th quarter. The counter. He tackles him for a loss.
You know, as a running back, you've got to get upfield north and south. That time, he just seemed to wait and kind of delay his reaction and just got to be able to make a read, get upfield as quickly as possible. In college football, and especially up in the NFL, the more you're dancing around waiting for a big play, the more time you're giving an athletic defense a chance to come and make a play in the backfield against you, and that's what happened there.
From their own 31-yard line, it's 2nd down. Good open field tackle.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
It's 3rd down, and they're about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
Set. Green 19. Green 19.
He fights forward to about the 43. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. If you're an offensive coordinator, you love this play. His quarterback will take a knee. The Cowboys know that they have to enjoy this guy while they've got him, because somewhere down the line he's going to be at the next level.
Well, that'll definitely be in his future, but for now, he needs to sit back and just enjoy this performance, and really the play caller, the quarterback, the offensive line, the receivers, the entire group as just a whole should feel good about their performance.
That brings this broadcast to a close. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 14.